Hello and welcome to another Bad Comic Review. This time we're looking at Justice League No Justice issue 3. Our heroes start off trying to figure out what's going on. Martian Manhunter and Starro are trying to figure out how to free these little planets that are captured in there. We also learn that Starfire's homeworld is among them. Meanwhile, Team Entropy are at the Tree of Entropy arguing with the prisoner that their uniforms were leading them to. And we get a little bit more with Green Arrow and Amanda Waller. Waller's being an idiot. She's just borderline evil with her zealotry. Green Arrow has to stop her. Meanwhile, Wonder Woman's able to get the Tree of Wonder restarted through her magic lasso? They're really losing the plot on this one. Team Wisdom has Cyborg hooking into a tree with his mother box, trying to make the world dumber or something. And they take an apple off a tree, which I thought was some girl's job. And then there's a spider on my comic book. Then we've got the League deciding to just directly attack the Titan. I'm not real clear on why that even happened. And Starro gets the idea to jump on its face, and they all retreat. Things do not end well for anyone. And as you might guess, the Earth trees take seed and begin rising out of Star Labs, the Tower of Fate, Fortress of Solitude, and Belle Reve. The Titans have arrived at Earth. Now, I thought this issue was a little rushed, and it was jumping around so much it was a little distracting, and I think it really watered down the story. My problem isn't that the story was silly. I mean, it was fun. I didn't hate it. I just thought it was kind of weak, and if you didn't read the first two books, you're definitely not going to know what's going on. This is written by Scott Snyder, James Tynion IV, and Joshua Williamson, with art by Riley Rusmo and Marcus II. Colors by Hi-Fi. And World Design did the letters, and Francis Manpool did the breakdowns and cover. Now you're seeing the cover, and it's better than the interior art. I don't really know how to feel about this issue. It does further the plot, but the art is horrifically bad. It is terrible, terrible art. Everybody's misshapen. About halfway through, when we get to Team Mystery, they actually don't look too bad. It almost looks like that's a different artist. But most of this art looks incredibly rushed. There's a lot of lack of detailing in it. It looks lazy. It's either lazy or rushed. I can't decide. But overall, I thought the characters were handled well, except Starro. I don't like how he talks like a surfer now, calling everybody these weird, goofy slang words. So I don't care for that. But otherwise, I thought the characters were in character for the most part. But it felt really rushed. I don't know. It just, the whole thing looked like it was done in a hurry, like a bad homework assignment that was due in the morning. So I think it needed a little more fine tuning, maybe expand it to 5 issues. What actually would have made me happier with this story is because there's so many people in flux. Do a 5-part series, 1 issue where you build up to what's going on, and 1 issue devoted to each of the teams then. That would have, I think, been better than the way this kind of hurriedly flows through, because it really seems like there's a lot of jumping around. But overall, I still didn't feel upset about it. It's not $4 good, but it was worth reading. It's setting up a lot of what's going to be coming in the next year or so, which if they're going to do it like this, probably isn't going to last much more than a year. But that's just my opinion. As always, thank you so much for listening and supporting the channel. If you like what we're doing here, please consider subscribing and hitting the like button, and we hope to see you on the next one.